Hey everybody, welcome back to Experience Garage. I'm Sean, and today I think what we're going to do is further cut out that floor, get those body mounts all exposed, and get them rust treated and everything, because I do have the patch panels ordered, so they should be in sometime this week, and if they do get here, I will get and try to start fitting them on this video. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Okay, I think one of the first things I'm going to try doing is getting these seat belts out of here. What I like to do after I get some of this metal cut out, probably going to do some pressure washing in here. Let's see. Minute. Alright, I'm back. I took the soapstone and made my marks where I'm going to roughly cut out here, over there. I like to leave as much good metal as possible, but I'm also going to leave enough where, you know, I still have to cut it all back again, but I don't want to take too much off. Just enough where I can get things kind of cleaned up and rough fitted. Alright, this is what we got. Everything's pretty good. This one spot over here got kind of chewy. It's actually pretty solid still, so I could just patch that up real quick with a little piece of metal. But other than that, everything looks pretty good. What I have to do is come back and with my flapper wheel and take these spot welds out. I just used that little air chisel and just rip them off with it, and then I can come back and, like I said, sand those down. And the same thing over here. This side actually was better underneath than the top, than this passenger side. But other than that, I mean, my brand new Harbor Freight gloves took a beating. I think they'd be a little bit better quality for $2. Alright, let me get this cleaned up. I'll be back. What I got going on right now is got some purple powder and the spray bottle, soaking it down, getting ready to wash it out. I'm going to get the pressure washer out, but I think I'm just going to give it a good just soak with this purple powder and then just wash it out. Probably hit it again later, because I got a lot of other stuff I need to get done today. I'm getting kind of behind on. Alright, let that sit for a while and I'll wash it out. Doesn't really look much better, but I think I'll get probably spray it again and see if I can get it a little bit cleaner. But I'm gonna wire wheel this whole thing anyway. I just want to get a lot of the, I guess, the top layer off anyway. So I'll be back. All right, not too much to report here. Just might look a little bit cleaner. I didn't get as much mud out on the second washing, but I blew it all out with my leaf blower to kind of make sure there was no standing water. But I'm gonna let it sit out here and dry in the sun, and probably get back on it on another day. I also want to get and show is that this used to have one of those spotlights on it. I wanted to get and fix that. It comes all the way through the dash right here. Really, I don't know if this was like some kind of forestry truck or something. There's other little hose like in the back of the cab that needs to be fixed, and we got these hooks and stuff. I don't know what they were using those for, but that's one thing I kind of think of. Maybe because it was a green truck, maybe it was used in forestry, or it might have just been somebody's hunting rig and they wanted a spotlight. All right, I'll be back when I get the floor pans. Okay guys, I got the new floor pans in. I was hoping there was going to be more of a lip around the edge. Yes, these are pretty cheap floor pans. I think I paid $70 for both sides with free shipping. I might be regretting my decision, but I'm going to use them, and I might not be able to fit them in the way I want, but one thing I have to at least say, at least they're look to be the same thickness as the original metal, so it's not like it's thinner gauge metal. But I think I'm gonna have a lot of beating and cutting and all this other stuff to get these things to fit, because they definitely got a rough shape to them, but they're nowhere near the shape that they need to be. I'll be back. Okay, looking at both sides of these, they fit like garbage. I was kind of thinking I should have bought the AMD ones, but I think these would do good if you just had like a flat spot you needed to get cut out and patch back in. You didn't need to go up the sides or anything like that. But there's going to be a lot of trimming and beating and shaping to get these to work. But I bought them. I'm not going to waste them. It's going to take a lot more time than I want it to. All right, I'll be back. Okay, what I'm going to do is go ahead and remove this master cylinder and booster and stuff, because this truck did not come with a booster on it. And when I got it, I thought that's all I need to do is add it, and then realized that the bracket for the pedal area is different, and it was keeping my lights on all the time, so I had to go back and get the bracket off of that truck that I took it from the salvage yard. So this all needs to come off anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it off and get it out of my way so that pedal's not in my way of fitting that floor pan. Alright, I'll be back. Hey guys, I just want to show you this new full mask respirator I bought. You don't want to mess around with your safety. The other day when I was cutting out those floor pans, even though I had a mask on and safety glasses, and the safety glasses I got has this foam around them, help keep from stuff getting around them. I still managed to get a piece of metal that got somehow in between the glasses and my eye. Luckily, it just landed on my eyelid, not in my eye, and kind of scared me a little bit because I've seen some other people that had the same thing happen to them, and unfortunately, some of them got it in their eye. Didn't lose their eyesight, but it sure did irritated it a lot. So I'm gonna be wearing one of these to help protect from all that. Okay, everybody, I think what I decided I'm gonna do to help make these fit is this metal right here is really solid, right where the seat bolt's right here. There's a little bit of pitting right here, but all this metal is really solid all around the curve. It don't start getting bad till about right here where you see this chunk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this lip off. This is the passenger side, but on the driver's side, all the way around that curve till probably about right here. And then I'll leave the rest of that lip to help with coming up to this point right here, because that's where the real rust starts on it. So if I would have had an AMD panel, I think it goes up higher, or LMC, but this is what I'm gonna have to do to make it work. I might have to get in grab in some metal right there. Everything else seems to be really solid, or something I can weld back to. So let me get that cut, and we'll see if I can get that kind of fitted in here. I'll be back. Okay, something I want to show you real quick is this right here is the factory floor pan. As you can see, it doesn't fit tight to the kick panel. It gets tighter, and eventually it gets real tight time it gets to the top of that kick panel, but it's not like that all the way down. So if you're ever thinking it was perfect before, it wasn't. Okay, everyone, I got it all roughed in. It took a lot more time than I wanted to, because these panels being super cheap, they don't get conform to the original shape of the floor pan all too well, because on video it looks flat, but the actual floor pans had different dips and rows. Like right here, there's a dip. I can show you. And it also dips that way. So you're going two different directions right here. And then up here, there's some dips that you got to get a bead in there, because like I said, all this is a flat piece of metal with some bead rows and a brake. And if you needed a section right here replaced and that was it, this would be a perfect panel for that. There's no need to get buy a expensive AMD panel, but if you need to do the whole floor pan like I did, and you didn't want to have the headache of all this, it'd probably be better to get and spend the extra money on an AMD or LMC panel, and especially if you got rusted transmission tunnel like I did. I'm hoping this is still solid enough that I'm not going to blow through welding. So I might end up having to patch some metal in there. I'll have to see, but what I'll have to do next with this is take it out, drill out for all the plug welds and everything. And then I might actually cut some more of this lip out right here. I'll have to look at it when I start cleaning up the metal, because I like to keep as much of the original metal as I can. Now on the other side, I don't have a lot of rust going up the transmission tunnel or over here. I think I got a little bit, it's a little chewy right here like it is on this side, that I'll have to leave like a little extra metal and probably patch in a little bit more. But I'm gonna get over to that side and start on it. Okay, got it kind of cut out, and like I said before, this right here is the original pan on top of the rocker, and I just put a tape line and with the, I guess, the paint that you could see, and kept it straight and marked it, and set the panel in here so it's lined up like it was before. Something I did not notice until I started cutting out kind of the rusted metal that was right here is the original panel. It looks like it actually, once it gets to about right here, it bends over downwards and is welded from the bottom of the kick panel. I don't know if the other side was like that, I just didn't notice it, but luckily all this structure right here is really solid. And this metal right here is good, but like I said, it kind of breaks and tapers right there. Let me see if I can get underneath and show you. Like I said, you see where it stops right here from the inner rocker, but there's a little spot, and then right here. But after that, you can see this metal's bent over this way. That's the old floor pan, actually bent down and was tacked weld. I didn't realize that before. I'm about to look at the driver's side and see if it's done the same way. But luckily that's in good shape, or we'd have to get and bend some metal and remake that, because of course this panel didn't come with that provision. But let me get back on top and start getting this fitted in now. Alright, there it's roughed in on the passenger side. I got, like I said, left that little bit of lip because this area right here is pretty rotten. But got it all fitted in. You can see how much I had to get and beat it down, because that right there is the where it started, and had to pull it down a lot because it just don't have that shape that the original floor pan does. And then again, right here is shaped different than this flat piece, so. But that's where we're at on that. I'm going to, like I said, pull them out and get everything treated, and I can start going back together with it. Okay, everybody, that's all for this episode. I need to get some stuff to get and treat that rust with on those cab mounts. And last time I looked, I think I was getting kind of low on welding gas, so I need to get probably pick up some of that before I start welding. But I'd like to know your opinion. Would you do a lap weld or a butt weld on your floor pans? I'm just kind of curious how y'all like to do y'all's on your project. It might be a week or two before I get and probably post anything, because I'm going to one leg of the power tour coming up in Tennessee, so I'll get and go to the Nashville Super Speedway to that event and see some friends and stuff there. Wasn't all that crazy about doing the whole power tour because I don't have a hot rod of my own to get and drive in it.
right now. So once I get one of these two vehicles done, I'll probably get and do the whole power tour one day. But again, if you can leave a like or a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, if you could do that, it helps build the channel. And until next time, thank you for watching.